If you happen to be on Twitter recently, you might have seen Nicki Minaj have another tirade, another temper tantrum, another meltdown, another chapter in her audiobook that no one asked for. So here's the rundown. Nicki's beef of the evening, because it changes every hour, every day, wasn't with the rapper or a blogger or even her own label. No, this time it was Terrence Punch Henderson, the CEO of Top Dog Entertainment. Yes, TDE, the same TDE that gave us Kendrick, SZA, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Absol, the list goes on. Artists who actually make music, unlike some people who spend more time subtweeting than in the studio. I don't remember the last Nicki Minaj song that's been relevant that people just been singing everywhere. If you know, let me know. Nicki Minaj remind me of one of those aunties who always come out to the cookout overdressed, overspiced, and just overdramatic, just coming in just being messy. Ma'am, who asked you to be here? You criticizing a potato salad and you don't even know how to cook. You're the only person beefing with a CEO of a label. Punch don't even rap. She's tweeting at this man while the whole time her life look like it's a mess. Your husband is a PDF file and he's an old YN. He look like a loser. I mean, I ain't throwing shade out here, but I mean, you punching up at this point. Figure out your own stuff before you start coming at other people. And let me just talk about her husband since I brought it up. I mean, Nicki got a man who can't even attend their child's school plays. I mean, a man who registers his address every time they move a new zip code. Figure out your own home before you try to come out to the world and tell everything that they're doing wrong. You so worried about punch. When your man has to punch a clock at a sex offender registry, that's wild. And she's out here defending him harder than she defends her bars. And let's be honest, those bars been super weak lately. Real copy and paste, for real. You want to call people a bully, but Nicki, your whole career is built on jumping women in the booth, outside the booth. You turn rap into the Mean Girls with beats. You don't lift up no female rapper. Nicki hates every female rapper. Not one has gone through without getting some type of sneak diss inside of a song with one of her alter egos and random Chung-Li references. She's allergic to just being solid. She never mentions Remy Ma name though. You ever notice that? I mean, Remy is her boogeyman. She probably asks her husband every single night to look under the bed to see if Remy's under there. She will not mention that lady's name for nothing. But she might give her some passive aggressive shots here and there, but it's never direct. Meanwhile, she'll throw SZA under the bus. SZA, the most peaceful R&B fairy in the game. SZA be out here singing about astrology and heartbreak. I mean, like, who you really mad at, to be honest with you? And I personally think that she's mad, or she wants beef with Doechii, because Doechii's the new person coming up. She has the multiple voice thing going on. She can really sing. She's really talented, and that's someone who would take Nicki Minaj's spot. But honestly, her spot was there for the taking because she was not the best rapper for a very long time. Only time she's relevant is when she's going off on people on Twitter. Actually, Nicki really borrowed Drake's entire playbook. Actually, Nicki Minaj really borrowed Drake's entire playbook. Don't mention the people who really can rap. Just beef with safe targets, R&B singers, and CEOs who can't clap back on wax, or probably never gonna clap back on wax. I don't think Jay-Z ever gonna send a bar her way. If he does, it'll just boost her career and have her have another Twitter tirade. She got more smoke for R&B artists than she actually do for people like Remy or even Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion did a diss track towards her. We ain't hear nothing other than that Footprint song, and that song was terrible. It's like, Nicki Minaj, just delete that song, delete the Google hard drive, or just go back into the archives and just find yourself. Every month it's another meltdown, another diss, another person who didn't even look in her direction. But
yeah, when they see me, they salute to have a juku. Some pink pumps, pink thumbs, and a tutu. Some pink lips, pink blush on my YouTube. Now everybody chugga-lugging on my choo-choo. Some bubble gum blowing bubbles, then I choo-choo. Some pink toes and my pink Jimmy choo-choos. All the way in London, they love me. In Australia, I'm Crocodile Dundee.
My personal opinion, but I mean, I don't look at Nicki Minaj as being that. She's just someone who is just mean to women and happened to just be in that spot for a very long time because she was the only one. It really wasn't that much competition, so it made it look like she was better than what she really was. But I was never impressed with the bars, to be honest with you, other than the Monster verse. But other than that, it's been a whole bunch of elementary school 1, 2, 3, ABC, and a lot of people are just tired of it. to be honest with you. It's too much glamour and no substance. Who is Nicki Minaj as a person? Who is she for real? A real person, not industry-wise. What's her life story? I don't know it, at least in the music I don't hear it. Now, Nicki, I say this with love, as a fellow human, and not shade, but you're talented, you're iconic, but you're very exhausting. You need to take a nap, hug your child, let your fans just rest. You send out the barbs every single time. You send them out just for dummy missions because you crash out, they crash out, and they just seem miserable. Just let your fans just rest a little bit. Maybe give your Twitter fingers a break before the whole app just file a restraining order on you. Your husband has restraining orders on him. You're just becoming weird at this point and a clout chaser. And you're trying to keep up maybe with the algorithm of these young kids now, but just focus on the music, focus on your brand. That's all I gotta say, to be honest with you. This has been another installment of People I Don't Know, but I just hate. This the Nicki Minaj edition. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Before the Barbs try to find my government or try to find out where I am. If anything happened to me, it was the Barbs. I'm snitching. But remember, this been Ish from Just Say Anything, where we say what they want. Y'all can keep it real. I'm out. Peace.